Zero-based budgeting. The system that changed my life. I spent $8,000 last year and have absolutely no idea where it went. That's not a typo. $8,000 vanished. And I'm guessing you felt that exact same panic when you look at your bank account and wonder why you're broke again. But here's the thing. That money didn't just disappear. I was spending it. I just wasn't conscious about it. And that's exactly why zero-based budgeting changed everything for me. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this system works so much better than the budgeting garbage you've probably already tried. Let's start with the basic concept because it sounds way more complicated than it actually is. Zero-based budgeting means this. Every single dollar you earn gets assigned a job before you spend it. Not after. Before. The goal is that when you add up all your expenses, savings, investments, and everything else, you hit zero. You're not being cheap. You're being intentional. There's a massive difference. Here's why traditional budgeting fails most people. You make a budget. You tell yourself you're gonna save $500 this month. And then Thanksgiving happens or your friend invites you to Vegas and suddenly you're back to normal spending. The problem isn't your willpower. The problem is you're trying to save what's left over instead of deciding what's left over from the start. With zero-based budgeting, you're reversing the equation. Income minus expenses equals zero. Not income minus expenses equals savings. You're deciding where every dollar goes before you spend it. Let me show you exactly how I set this up. I use a simple Google Sheet. But apps like YNAB or EveryDollar work too. Here's how my month looks. I get paid $2,600 every 2 weeks. That's my starting number. Now I assign jobs to that money immediately. First category. Essentials. Rent $1,200. Utilities $120. Insurance $250. Groceries $300. These aren't negotiable. These are the costs of existing. Second category. Debt and retirement. If you have student loans or credit card debt, this is where you're attacking it. I put $300 toward my Roth IRA every month. At my age, that's going into an S&P 500 index fund because I'm playing the long game. If you have a 401k through work, that's automatically deducted, but track it here anyway because psychologically you need to see where your money is going. Third category. Savings. This isn't the same as retirement. This is your emergency fund. I aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. Right now I'm putting $200 a month into a high-yield savings account at 4.5% APY. It's not sexy, but it's the difference between a crisis and an inconvenience. Fourth category. Goals. This is where zero-based budgeting gets fun. You know you want to travel or buy something nice. Put it here. I have $150 going toward a trip next summer. When you assign it now, you actually reach your goal instead of hoping it happens. Fifth category. Quality of life. This is your discretionary spending. Food you don't need. Entertainment. Hobbies. Everything fun. I allocate $400. And here's the key. Once it's gone, it's gone. You're not depriving yourself. You're just being conscious. That's roughly $5,200 across 2 paychecks accounted for. It equals zero. Every dollar has a job. The magic happens after month 1. Because now you have actual data. You'll realize you spend way more on coffee than you thought. Or way less on groceries. You adjust, you're not guessing anymore. You're optimizing based on reality. I've been doing this for 2 years. Here's what changed. I paid off $4,500 in credit card debt. I've got $12,000 in emergency savings. I'm putting $7,200 annually into my Roth IRA. And I'm not stressed about money anymore. Not because I make more. Because I know exactly where it's going. You'll hit obstacles. A car repair. Medical bill. Something unexpected. That's fine. You go back to your spreadsheet. You adjust that month. And you move forward. It's a system, not a straitjacket. The real win is this. You stop feeling guilty about spending. You stop wondering where money went. You stop being broke by the 15th. You take control. If you're ready to actually change your financial life, not just talk about it, start a zero-based budget this week. Pick your system, Google Sheet, YNAB, whatever, and assign your money right now. Then come back and tell me how it goes in the comments. And if you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button. We're building something real here. Thanks for watching.